Hi everyone, that's my husband sneezing. He has sneeze attacks. Hi Oka, you're so smelly. You have no idea how smelly you are. They're getting a groom tomorrow. Okay, away now. Look, go to daddy. Welcome to my 37-week pregnancy vlog. I am here at my home birth house. And we've had a really wonderful week. It's been super busy. I've been exercising every day. I've been closing my rings. Whoop. And this week has been full of activity because we were wrapping up the last couple of days at our home and then packing for everyone and making sure we had everything for the birth that we needed. And just toys for the kids and clothes for the kids and all the extracurricular activities. Sometimes they have to bring certain uniforms or certain things. We have to remember, don't forget the guitar and don't forget the ballet outfit and don't forget the Oz kick backpacks. And there was just so many things I had to remember. And then of course, all right, what do I need in birth? So hi Dusky, hi girl. Shit, my dogs are so smelly right now. That's why you're getting a groom tomorrow. That's why. Anyway, so it's just been sort of a hectic week of organising and getting stuff in place to give birth. Hi, Stinky. Do you want to go over there with your dad? Yeah. Can you go over there? Babe, can you call this one? Go over there. You go over there. She's so stubborn, this one. She doesn't listen. Anyway, so it's been quite the week. Certain things I remembered last minute, like a sock that I had. I think I made it in before I gave birth to Forrest. It's just a big long sock with 2 tennis balls in it, tied at the top, and it's really great for back labor. So if you ever have it, you're in labor, you can roll on it and it just gives that counter pressure that feels really good. So I remembered that last minute, and then I found some battery operated candles that I packed. And then I packed one bag for the baby with my belly bandit and baby clothes and swaddles and blankets and all those sorts of things, just so that I was really extra prepared for the birth. And then did a separate bag for actual labour. So all the scents that I love, lemongrass and lang lang and jasmine. Hi. So it was just a lot of packing and organising and just getting sorted. Okay. Oh, and the other random things we had to remember was like school lunch boxes, making sure we had... Hi, you're trying to get yourself in here as well. Okay. School lunch boxes, making sure we had them all packed. And then when we got here, it was all about settling in, unpacking everything, picking people's rooms, and then just laying everything out. So I had a visit from my midwife a few days ago, and she came just to help set it all up. She assessed the area. She says that it looks great for birthing, and it's concrete. That they have concrete floors here, which is wonderful. So it's polished concrete, which is great because I was nervous about making a mess. And so we have the birth pool in one area, in this open area, and there's a direct walkway to get to the bathroom. So if I'm labouring in the shower on the exercise ball, I can walk straight over to the birth pool and jump in there, and I can sort of go between the two things. And my tendency in labour is to be in the water all the time, whether it's the shower, like hitting my back on the birth ball, or being in the actual water. That's what I love to do. So we just sort of sussed out the place, came up with a bit of an idea of what we're going to do. I'm buying tarps to put down. We're going to put a tarp over the top of the couch, and then a sheet over the top of the couch, and then some blankets over the top as well, because oftentimes my midwife, she recommends birthing the placenta out of the water. And she was like, oh, it's a bit of a walk to get to the bedroom, so it'd be better for you to just be able to birth it here. So today I'm picking up that and I'm getting an extra large exercise ball, very pumped up. I'm gonna pick that up today as well. So yeah, just like all the last minute things, I'm getting it all in place so that I can feel free to just allow the baby to come when she wants to come. I've had so many Braxton Hicks this week. I did last Wednesday, I did electroacupuncture. So it was acupuncture, but then like an electric machine attached to the needles, and it would sort of make them jump. And they turn it up to the level that you feel most comfortable with. It's meant to be as intense as you can handle it without it being painful. So I got it up to quite a high level, but then your whole hands are twitching. And then I had really consistent Braxton Hicks the day after that. And so I just know things are kind of moving in the right direction down there. I also had a brilliant scan this week with a new doctor who I hadn't seen, another one to throw in the mix, and he was wonderful. He said, actually, I would treat you like a normal pregnancy. Your Duffy FYB, this antigen, it so rarely causes any issues with the newborn that actually if you want to just have your home birth and go as long as you want to go, I'd be happy with that. So I have that doctor being so wonderful, and he seemed to be an expert in antibodies. He knew so much about it. Probably the most informed that I've seen since I got back here in Australia. However, I then also have two other doctors who still recommend delivery between 37 and 38 weeks. Although one of them was like, well, 39 weeks, 39 plus 1, 2, that's good. But let's maybe not all the way to your due date. So that's why I'm still actively working on natural induction methods without going too over the top. I'm doing evening primrose oil, having sex, walking a lot, just exercising, and just also getting in the mindset of birth, really picturing it here and how am I going to be in labor, and where am I going to labor, and what's it going to be like, and where will the kids be. And it's exciting. I had my bestie Kat over yesterday, who's always my doula whenever I give birth, and she helped pump up the pool, and we've just been talking about it a lot. And we set up a little area for the newborn because they like to have an area where the newborn can be put down if they need to be put down and have any oxygen, or just to be taken care of at any point. Obviously, I'm going to just want to do skin on skin, but if they need to be assessed for whatever reason, they want to have a little area where the baby can go. So I actually set up the docker tot and put a blanket over there. I've got my little back labor thing that I made next to it. There's a TENS machine. There's an amazing company here in Adelaide called Birth Mother, and they dropped off a blow-up pool, which is just a pool in a box, essentially, that you just pump up. It took about 10 minutes to pump it up. And then a TENS machine, which I've never used before, but people talk about it all the time. And in case I do have back labor, I'm really excited to have a TENS machine. I think the baby is posterior still. So the other day I did spinning babies, which was just a little bit of inversions off the couch. And I sat there and swayed, and I've been trying to be on all fours as much as I can. And actually, I feel like her position is slightly better than it was a few days ago, because I can feel a big lump at the front now, whereas before I was seeing a lot of legs and arms. So I think, who knows? She could probably, I'm sure she'll change again, but today she feels like she's not posterior, that she's more anterior. And that's good news, because obviously anterior babies, so much easier for them to tuck their chin to their chest, and sort of the right part of their head comes out. Posterior babies, you just get such pressure in your back. And my first labor was posterior, and I found it so much more challenging than my second two labors. the second 2 labors, the contractions just felt completely different. It was all sort of wrapped around in my belly. Hi, girl. Oh, hi. It was all in my belly. I felt nothing in my back, and they were just so much more manageable than my posterior baby was. So that's why I really want to dedicate the next week or so, or however long I'm going to be pregnant, to doing daily inversions and just making sure she's in that optimal position for birth. So other than that, oh hi, it's been a good week. We got word that maybe Mark might be going to America for a job, but we don't know yet. That was something that came up this week, and I would be so excited for him. But it would mean probably leaving when the baby's only a week or so old. So I found a really great company here in Adelaide called The Nourished Mum, and there's this month called the Golden Month where they come 3 days a week and they offer like acupuncture and acupressure and belly wrapping and home cooked meals and all those sorts of beautiful things. And I'm so the sort of person who I give birth, I feel fine, I'm out of the house the next day, with the baby in the wrap, walking around. This time I really thought about doing it differently, where I embraced that, that 4th trimester where it's just you and baby and it's lying in and it's so much skin on skin. And, if Mark goes and does this job, which is an amazing opportunity for him, if this happens, I want to figure out a way in which I can split the difference between going out there and doing school drop-offs and pickups and all those sorts of things, but also having time just to lie in with my baby. Lie in with my baby and replenish, restore. Obviously birth is such an intense experience and it takes so much out of the mother that it's just about dedicating that time to nourishing yourself again. So that's something that oh hi, that's your dog poo over there actually. So it's something that I'm dedicated to doing this time around. Obviously it would be easier if Mark was with me, but I'm going to have my mum move into the house and also just say yes to help. I'm really bad at saying yes to help. So I've got so many friends who are like, I'll do a sleepover with the kids, or I'll drop them off to school. And so I'm feeling like that's going to be all sorted and I'm not worried about it. And really it's just about being present and enjoying the giddiness of this feeling, knowing that she's coming and it's right around the corner and our lives are going to change forever and our family dynamic's going to change. And Mark and I had the best date night last night. We just were so connected and we just felt so in love and we were so excited about this baby, and we just keep talking about how special it's going to be seeing our children with her. That's the bit I'm just most excited about, and I hope that when I'm in labor I can just remember like each one of these waves is bringing me closer to having her with us. All right, guys, I'm about to go do my second acupuncture appointment. So wish me luck. And I will probably see you next week for my 38 week pregnancy vlog. Tomorrow I'll be 38 weeks. So, it's exciting. And I'll quickly show you my belly before we go. Oh my gosh, I feel so much heavier this week, and